Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Wednesday. Today in writing, we are completing 5 parts of a letter anchor chart that is here, which you will find in your work pack, which is the shape of a crayon. And you will also find an activity that is in a letter form. We have our date, dear, and love. Let's take a deeper look at the anchor chart with the 5 parts of a letter and our letter. So we have our heading, which is the date on our letter. We've got the greeting, which says dear, and which color crayon you wish to choose. We also have the body of the crayon. This is where your persuasive techniques come in and you write a letter to your crayon. And then you've got your closing and signature, which is here. So your closing would be love and you would have your signature here. So I would have love, Miss Fowler. To complete this activity, you need a stapler, some colourful textures, crayons or pencils to colour in the crayon. I have got some beautiful stickers that I'm going to use. You can use any decoration you like, and something to write in. You will also need some scissors or something to help you cut along the dotted lines. Now you need to stack the crayon paper on top of the letter paper and then staple along the left side. Now you need to colour in the crayon with your favourite colour. I've chosen to use a red crayon to colour in my crayon, and I've also got some stickers. Remember, you can use any materials that you like. You can use some paint, some pencils, some colourful textures, or even some nice glitter to complete your crayon. Completed your colouring in for your crayon, you can cut along the dotted lines to make 3 parts. You've got one here and one here. You can use scissors or something at home to help you cut along the line. You should now have 3 parts to your crayon. You've got the heading and the greeting, which is one part. You've got the body, which is your second part. Then you've got your closing and signature, which is your third part. Let's start with our heading and our greeting. We will fold back the first part. So we know that our heading is the date, which is Wednesday, the 2nd of September, 2020. We've now got our date, Wednesday, the 2nd of September, 2020. And we need to write who it's to. So we're going to address this to the red crayon. So we have now done our first part of our crayon. We have got our heading and the greeting, which is here. The date is our heading and the greeting says, Dear Red Crayon. Now we need to complete the body of our crayon. So we'll flip our part 2 over and we will write here in the body of the letter. So far I have written to red crayon. First of all, I love the colour red. Therefore, you are my favourite crayon. My next part of the letter says, secondly, thank you for colouring in all the Santas at Christmas. The last part of my letter says, Without you, there would be no Santa. Please don't quit. Now we need to complete the last part of our crayon, the closing and the signature part of our letter. So let's flip over to have a look. We know that the closing part already says love, so now I would sign my name from Miss Fowler. I have now completed my letter to red crayon. I've got my date, Wednesday the 2nd of September 2020. I've got Dear Red Crayon. I've got my body, which says, first of all, I love the color red. Therefore, you are my favorite crayon. Secondly, thank you for coloring in all the Santas at Christmas. Without you, there would be no Santa. Please don't quit. Love, Miss Fowler. It's now your turn to complete this activity. Remember, you can use different materials to help you color in your crayon, and make sure that you use your best handwriting to complete the letter to your favorite crayon. Have fun!